Hello and welcome to the Valley Punters preview as Christmas nears and night racing kicks into gear here at the Valley. Topping the rails in the 6 metre position on Friday night, and this rain coming over the weekend could play a pretty interesting factor.
Yeah, absolutely, Benny. The rain is a little bit of concern, but we've seen before the Valley drains just about as well as any other track in the country, so I don't think it'll play too big a factor on the night.
How did you find Heat 8 of the Ladbrokes 55-second challenge, which is leg 1 of our charity quaddie?
Benny, I think this might be the best Ladbrokes 55-second challenge of their season to date. Really competitive race, packed with winning chances. I found one a little bit of value here at the $10 mark with Ladbrokes Golden Luster. Horse that's raced well over 1,000 metres in Adelaide. Really speedy horse, should have no problems taking up the running from the wide barrier draw in this contest. I think he'll go straight to the front and prove really tough to run down. Philip Stokes trains. We know how good a strike rate he has when he does bring his horses to Melbourne. I think the main danger is I Am Sun One. Hasn't had a great deal of luck in its 2 race starts so far this campaign. A couple of starts ago in the Ladbrokes 55-second challenge, was caught wide and still ran on nicely to finish third. I think he'll be thereabouts again.
We go from the 9.55 to the Ladbrokes Cox Plate distance of 2,040 metres, and I was pretty keen on one on an each-way basis here. It's called I Neigh for Hay, a lightly raced stayer who's progressing really nicely by Rebel Raider from the Paul Prushka stable. It was a good run at Ararat, not a bad form race last time out. Just continues to find the line, and I think it'll only improve with racing. Lightly raced stayer, which I think's got a good future and can win here at a good price on Friday night. The other one is Cleo's Poet. Willing to forgive its last run because 2 starts ago here, it was actually a much better run than Esposito Gold that it meets here. It was really applied the pressure a long way from home and only went down in the final strides. So I think Cleo's Poet can bounce back to winning form.
In race 7, Benny, we've got a really short favourite here in the form of Mastering with Ladbrokes. Absolutely bolted in at Kilmore last start to win by 6.5 lengths. Being moved to Mick Price and being gelded has definitely paid dividends. And he's a horse with a massive amount of upside in a field where I think a lot of the other horses have reached their level. He did show early speed last start, so I think Jack Noonan will ride him aggressively again. He'll take up the running and he'll prove very, very tough to run down. I do think the danger is Magnesium Rose. She's a really talented mare on her day. She's raced well at the Valley before. Her first up effort was pretty solid. I think she'll take good improvement off that. So I think if Mastering doesn't bring his best form, it'll be Magnesium Rose that'll be the horse to beat.
We'll go wide in the quaddie for the final race, Tommy. It's a pretty tough assignment, but Parmentier is not far off a win. It only narrowly missed here for punters the other night at the Valley. It was swamped out wide by that nice horse of Tony McAvoy's. I think that form isn't a bad reference for a race like this. Parmentier is getting very close to a win. You have to include Vitani. It's a very consistent galloper for the Wendy Kelly stable. Yet to miss a place this campaign. Won the race as well. Draws gate 5 for Craig Williams, so has to come into play. Tommy, quadding on Friday night. How did we see it in race number 5?
I've gone fairly wide here. As I said earlier, I'm with number 8, Golden Luster, and number 7, I Am Someone. But I also want to throw in number 3, Invisible Girl, number 4, Red Core, number 6, to Billsy, and number 11, Three's Over. I do think we probably will get a result there, maybe a double-figure winner.
Race number 6, Tommy. 9 and 4 are going in for the reasons outlined. 6 Esposito Gold's backing up and has to be respected. Piero City from the Busted and Young stable, and Castle Rock was a good winner at Kyneton in easier company last time out.
I think we can really skinny up here in race 7, Ben. I'm pretty keen on the 2 here. So number 12, Mastering, number 13, Magnesium Rose. I do think they're the 2 standouts here. I'll be surprised if one of them doesn't get the job done.
And that'll allow me to go a little bit wider in the quaddie, Tommy, for the final leg. I'm going with numbers 3 and 7. I also want to put in Miss Mandito from the informed Charlotte Littlefield stable, 5 Extreme Bliss, and also number 11, Ouchaquila. Hopefully that's a winning formula for your quaddie on Friday night, and we get some much needed Christmas cash in the lead up to the festivities.